Hi, I am Lucky Ladybug, and I wanted to do a little video comparing the two original Play Arts Sephiroths. So these aren't the Play Arts Kai, these are the two originals. Because I just got the one styled like the original game, so I wanted to compare him with this one. And I just barely, before I started the video, I had to clean this one again because he's been plasticizing some more. I don't know, the left foot was plasticizing, or else he stepped in something from Vincent plasticizing, because Vincent was doing it so bad. The red was actually dripping off his cape. It's crazy. I just hate plasticizing. They get so sticky. I know when I was a kid, I had no idea what that even was, why some of them were, my toys were getting sticky. And then I learned about plasticizing. Ugh, when the plastic is breaking down and leaking out, if it's a softer plastic, and then it will leave it totally stiff once it finally finishes. But it can go on for years and years before it gets to that point. Not looking forward to that. Anyway, so this is the first Sephiroth I ever got. So I've had him since about, I think I got him in 2006, maybe it was 2007, not sure. It was one of those. He and Vincent were my very first. So Vincent's having a lot more trouble plasticizing than Seph is, and I really hope Seph doesn't get as bad. This is my favorite Sephiroth figure, I think, as far as like face goes. You know, I tried to show it before, but like this is an Advent Children one, but out of all the Sephs, this is the one that actually you could say is the sane one, the easiest. You could have him pass for a sane Sephiroth. He just has a very sweet look, and that's, I know, very strange when he's an Advent Children Seph, but that is the way he's sculpted, and it never shows up good enough on this camera, but he has a very, very sweet look. On the camera, it looks more like he has an eerie, ghost-like look, and I swear to you, he does not look like that in person. He looks very, very sweet. But, okay, so I never bothered with the ones Play Arts made that looked like the original game a little more, because I was focused more on the more realistic movie line. And so I got a lot of those. And then by the time I was more interested in the other ones, they were out of print. And I just didn't ever get around to it. I was also really annoyed because a lot of the Play Arts figures, including this one that I got, that's the original game set, they have this problem where the legs are not the same length. So they always stand at an angle. So I can try to show. You can see he's standing at an angle because the legs are just not the same length. It's very frustrating. And I think they got better at that with Kai. You don't see that as much with the Kai ones, but it was a big problem with the original Play Arts, and that was also a lot of why I stopped collecting them years ago. But so I've been collecting a few more of them again lately, picking up characters that I like and just didn't get around to getting in these lines. So here are the two Sephs, and you can immediately see that the Advent Children one is more realistic on the hairstyle, of course. The original game one looks very grouchy or sad. Always just want to hug him. And so they have the little the coats are based on the different things. Like the original game, it was a much more simple look, and then it was Advent Children that added all the little buckles and straps that have become kind of the standard design for stuff. And Let's see, the armor is pretty much the same, except on this one, probably won't show up on camera, but it's more old. It's depicted as actually having been used. There's lots of scratch marks on it. And that's also the case with the Kai Advent Children stuff. Let's see. I probably can't get that to show up on camera either, but maybe you can at least see how dingy the armor looks. So yeah, they do the armor differently on each figure, it seems like. Looks like the skin tones are a little different. Looks like, yeah, you can see kind of the Advent Children one looks a little more pale, or a lot more pale. I know they tried to do things to make him look more eerie, I guess because he was coming back from the dead, whatever. Like they said, they tried to make it so he never blinked, but I don't know why they didn't catch that he blinks 3 times. I timed it, counted all the blinks. I think it kind of looks like the Advent Children one has a broader chest. Definitely a more well-defined chest. Like I certainly see all the the jokes and the comments about his beautiful chest. And this one kind of emphasizes that a little more. Also, let's see, I don't think this one you can't undo this little buckle right here, but you can on the Advent Children one. In fact, it's undone right now. I didn't deliberately do that, but it is undone. Little design on the belt is different on both of them. Like, I think this is usually the way it looks everywhere. It's usually what I remember seeing, including in the original game, but like in this one, it looks more like a person. So, yeah, I'm more used to this other design for the thing, but I have seen the more person type design. The hair is different. Like this one is the more solid, deeply silvery hair. And this one was from the era when they were starting to do that more translucent hair, which is weird that they did that. Looks like both of them have hair that's really sweeping out. It looks all beautiful and thick, which is what it's supposed to. And the little bangs, they're a little shorter on this one. I think in the original game they were more like the Kingdom Hearts stuff, where it's closer to his chin, so I don't know. So this one is longer than that, but a little shorter than here. I know Bring Arts has been making ones that look even more like the original game art, not the polygons, but like the official art. But I have not found anybody that owns the Bring Arts Seph that hasn't had him fall apart on them, which is kind of horrifying. I don't want my figure doing that. If they would improve the design so that it stays together, I would totally buy him. I can't deny I've been tempted to buy him even so, but I just don't want him falling apart on me. So yeah, the Kingdom Hearts ones that Bring Arts did are fine, so I don't know why they are losing their grip on quality control. But yeah, the Kingdom Hearts ones are fine. I have Seph, Cloud, and Sora, and they're just fine. They don't fall apart. And also, Play Arts must have improved the kinds of plastics they use, because I've had a Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth from Play Arts since about 2009, and he doesn't plasticize at all. And my Crisis Core Zack also doesn't plasticize. So they apparently changed the type of plastics they used by those releases. And this guy wasn't plasticizing at all when he came, and I hope that he won't start doing it. There's apparently something about the climate here that makes plasticizing happen. And I really hope that the AC Seph won't plasticize as much as my poor Vincent does. That's just insane. But yeah, I can still feel a little stickiness here on his boots. And I think I got it off of his arms for now. Also, this guy, he comes with an extra hand to hold the sword, but when I put it on him, it was just such a weird and awkward angle. It did not look natural. It was like bent funny, and it's not like a ball joint, so I couldn't move it up and down. Like this one here is perfect. It's the perfect angle, and that is not the way the other one looks. So I went back to the open hand for this one. The sword arrived broken too, which I knew when I bought it, but I thought I could fix it, and I did. But so then I'm kind of want to be careful with the sword, so I don't know if I'll ever display this one with the sword, even if I do decide to go back to that weird hand. that was really weird. But yeah, I love both of them. Still find it really, really interesting. The AC one actually does have a sweet look. So, I don't know what they were thinking there, but it makes me very happy because I was thinking they've never released an actual FF sane Seph that's supposed to be sane, like a Crisis Core Seph or even an Ever Crisis Seph. We don't have figures of him from the sane eras, technically. So you just have to, if you want him to be sane, you have to pretend one of the other ones is the sane Seph. And this one would be the easiest to pretend that with, because he has a very, very sweet look, like he always did when he was sane. So, yeah. So they're both really nice figures. You can totally see the different skin tones, even on camera. This one has a more, well, plump chest. What do you say? To be polite. But yeah, he's very, very pretty chest. But I love them both. And yeah, this one has a very nice chest too. Yeah, you don't want him to feel bad. I love them both. And I'm happy that I decided to get into some of the ones Play Arts did that's the original game designs. More like original game designs. The Aerith looks really, really close to the art for her. And I want to get her. And I just won an auction for a Cloud. So hoping that he'll show up okay. And so I, of course, must have a Cloud for every Seph when possible. I think I've managed to get a Cloud for every one of my Sephs now. Except one of my plush Sephs doesn't have a Cloud yet, so still looking for the Cloud for him. So, yeah, that's my assessment of them both. I can feel the material for the coats is different. It's smoother on this one. And I really, really hope it's not going to plasticize. I hate plasticizing. If anybody knows how to make it stop, they'll make a fortune, I swear. I don't think there is any way to make it stop yet. You just have to keep cleaning them the more they plasticize. And eventually, when it all leaks out and the plastic is stiff as heck, then it will stop. But looks like there's a long way to go before this one gets to that point. Plastic is not stiff. Hope the hair won't plasticize so much. I think I can feel it just a little bit, but it's not too bad. Yeah. So yeah, I love them both. And if you are just collecting the Kai, then of course you probably won't have any interest in these older ones. But if you're wanting some more to collect and you never got the original Play Arts, then I say go ahead and try it, because they're cool also. It's like my OG Sephs has kind of a loose left foot joint. Got him to stand up now because I positioned his feet a little differently than I usually do. And so I bought some stuff to hopefully harden the joints, make them tighter. But it showed up without any instructions on how to use it, which is kind of weird. Makes me a little bit leery of it. But I saw good reviews on it, so I should check it out. Try it just on like one figure at first and see how it does. Maybe I should try it on the Seph's foot. See if that tightens it for him. Because the way I usually like to stand him, he can't always stand without assistance. Somehow I've got him to stand okay in my display. I don't know how I've got his feet there, but yeah. This one I just got, the joints seem to be a lot tighter on him. Of course, there's never any guarantee if there'll be loose joints or tight joints. You just never know. Because, except like if it's the Bring Arts original FF line, then you can be pretty sure that everything's going to be loose and fall apart. Especially on their Seph, and it's just very, very frustrating. Oy. But yeah, in general, it's just not something you can know when the joints are going to be loose or not. So, yeah. So that's my review of the two original Play Arts Sephs. And thanks for watching.